Guys, welcome back to Shawndrescorner Corner. It's Betty Mba here again with another video. If you are a new viewer, if you're just stumbling across this channel for the first time, you're highly welcomed. Please consider joining the family, consider subscribing and clicking on the notification icon by the subscription button so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be notified. And if you're a returning subscriber, if you've been subscribed to my channel, thank you very much for subscribing. This video is actually a continuation of the series I started. If you've been following this channel from the beginning, you will notice that I've been posting videos concerning symptoms I experienced during pregnancy that no one ever told me about. Some of these symptoms I actually knew, but I didn't know how intense it was going to be. While a whole lot of other symptoms I had, I never knew pregnant women experienced it. I've posted a series of videos concerning these symptoms, but if you've not watched any of them, I'll leave a link down in my comment section. I'll also leave a link somewhere on the screen so that when you click on it, it will take you down to the other videos I've made. So let's get down to the main video. The next thing I faced while I was pregnant was emotional instability. I was so emotional, guys. I would cry for no reason. I would wake up in the morning and start crying. And then anybody that asks me, what's the issue? Nothing. So why are you crying? I just want to cry. Who does that? I was a very emotional pregnant woman. I'll cry for, in fact, at the point I cried because I was throwing up and my sister did not come to rub my back. I cried. So I was just upset for no reason. Then the next symptoms, leakages, like TMI. This is TMI, seriously. I would pee if I want to laugh on myself. Like if somebody does something really funny and I want to I just laughed, to just drop a little. Both pee, both discharge, they were like, I had to always wear panty liners because that was the only way I could feel comfortable. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I've peed on myself, better you have peed on yourself. And then by the time I get to the house, I just realized it was this excess discharge coming out of my system. That was during my final trimester. That was during the end of my pregnancy. That was when I started experiencing these leakages so much. Symptom number 8. This one I had no idea at all. It's called tailbone pain. I had this tailbone pain. First time I had to explain to my siblings and my husband that like I have a pain towards the back of my pelvic area where my spine meets, my spinal cord meets with my butt. Something like if human beings were to have tails, that place where our tail for grow come out, that area, it was like an ache. I don't know how to call it. I've never experienced anything like that before I got pregnant. From the first trimester, I started experiencing that. If I'm walking, sometimes I just feel this ache there. I'll be like, I have pain in my back. My husband said, where exactly is this pain? I say, it's my nyash socket, like where nyash socket pain was what I used to call it until I went to Google and I browsed what it was about. And it took a lot of time for me to be able to narrow down the symptom I was feeling and get the actual name for this. So apparently, some pregnant women experience tailbone pain. It's because of the weight they are carrying, the weight of the baby they are carrying, or the babies, as in my own case, that they were carrying. And it's not just pregnant women that experience tailbone pain, but people who are not pregnant, like if you lose weight suddenly or you gained weight suddenly, you can also experience tailbone pain. This condition is more common. This tailbone pain affects more of women than men. The symptoms I faced, there were a whole lot of other symptoms, but those ones, they were not so intense. They were just there. normal pregnancy symptoms that women usually have. But this ones in particular, they were just there in my neck until I gave birth. But it was a worthwhile cause, because when you see your children, by the time you give birth to them and you just look at them, it seems like it just melts away all of this stress that you've been carrying from the first month up until the end of the pregnancy. I don't know if it's the same for every other woman, but do you also feel that way? The first time you saw your child, the first time you held your child, how did you feel? Was it worth all the stress, sleepless nights? Believe me, the sleepless night, I thought it was going to end with me delivering my babies, but me giving birth was the beginning of my sleepless night. It wasn't actually the end. But was it worth all the stress? So for me, it melted away all the stress I went through. It was worth the pain, seeing that my babies were fine, healthy, and just okay. So that's all we can take for this video. Kindly give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the like button if you enjoyed this content, and consider sharing and subscribing to the channel if you are not already part of the family. Thank you. I'll see you all in my next video.